Greetings, video nerds. Tac Nerd 1.0 here. We've got a quick unboxing for you today. This is going to be something special. You're going to love this. This, folks, is an unboxing of the Glock 20 Gen 5 MOS. That is right. Let's take a quick look at the box. And what do we got here? It's a Glock box. That's about it. There's nothing special about it. They've used the same box since Gen 2? No, Gen 3. And unlikely that they are going to change, and I am fine with that. Opening it up, let's see what we get. We get 1, 2, 3 magazines, and you get the loader here, whether you like that or not. You get back straps. We have 2 in here, as well as the elongated pin that you're going to need to use them. And you get, if I can get a hold of it, you get this little device to take out the pin if you need that. Or you can use a punch, whatever. But there we go. Now these used to come in a Gen 4, these used to come in a weird little device. My 19X had one. Now they come and they just put them in a bag, and they give you that. So you also used to get 2 more. Without the beaver tail, they have stopped doing that. You get, of course, your standard. You get your brush, your cleaning rod. You get your user manual, which we have here. You get the locking device, not pictured, and of course you get the MOS plate, which I have down here somewhere, not sure where it is. And of course, you get the beautiful, the gorgeous, here it is, the 10 millimeter Glock 20 Gen 5. That's right, folks, it's here. Beautiful, beautiful weapon. The Glock 20 is, the 10 millimeter is the most powerful Glock. Hey, features of the Gen 5 Glock 20. First is the DLC coating. Now that is previous to what the Gen 4s had, and as well as my 19X here. Now these had I believe it was called NPVD coating. And I guess there were some people that didn't like the Gen 4 coating. I don't have any Gen 4s. I do have this, though, which, again, has that PVD coating. I do have some scratches on mine. You got a couple here. I've also heard word that some police forces and some other facilities were having issues with rust with the PVD coating. So they did ramp this up. And I got to tell you, this DLC coating, it just looks amazing. It looks and it feels amazing. It is hard to describe this, but it looks like it has a slight texture to it. And it kind of feels like it has a texture, while at the same time being incredibly smooth and not having a texture. It's the oddest thing. I mean, if you look close enough, it really does look like there's some sort of a texture there, but it is incredibly smooth. I don't know how they did that. It's some sort of witchcraft, but we have, and these are, of course, 10-round magazines. The flared magwell down here, that helps with mag insertions. Of course, the Glock Marksman barrel, which I do have in the 19X. Again, a lot of people call the 19X a Gen 4.5 or a Gen something. It has a lot of features of the 5 and some remaining of the 4, but it does have the Marksman barrel. What else? Removal of finger grooves, thankfully, finally. 19X has those as well, and all of the other Gen 5s do also. Ambi safeties, right and left, no issue there. They're also saying the enlarged floor plate on the Gen 5 mags. And I can tell you that is definitely true, because I have some Gen 4 Glock 20 mags, and you can see right there definitely different. Let's take a look, and I have to do this off camera. But there is the Gen 5 magazine, and you can see it extends to the front of the magwell. Where if we do a Gen 4, bam, it just kind of hangs out there a bit. A little bit of a stubbiness to it. Certainly would work just fine, or should. Forward serrations right here. Now these are something that people have wanted for a very long time, and I can tell you it does give the pistol a very nice, mean look as far as looks go, and it also is very nice for press checks if you are so disposed to do those. And some people rack the slide from the front. I usually do. So, you know, that's just one of those things. I do like the forward serrations. I wish the 19X had them, but alas, they don't. The MOS plate system right here. Now, I believe the early Gen 5s had metallic plates. I believe the new ones, like this one, are plastic.
Oh, just checking to see if I was standing on plastic.
That was, I think that's a cost-saving measure. Either way, fine with me. I don't have an issue with that. I don't think at this point, I think any new pistol you buy definitely has got to have a slide cut and some sort of mounting system. It just has to. These are, it's just the way of the times. I think it's future protection for you. And lastly, of course, is the Glock trigger system. The Gen 5 trigger system reports to be better. We can take a look here. There's a little bit of a wall right there. Then your reset right there. And you're at it again. Now this is a 5.5 trigger pull. And here is the 19X. Now this has several hundred rounds through it, so a little bit of take up there. Click feels different. It just does. There's the reset. And again, I have to say, I know a lot of people have told me the 19X has a Gen 5 trigger. I think it's something different. I really do. There's something special about this trigger. Maybe it's because I've used mine a lot and the trigger has just worn in. That could be the case, but this has a beautiful trigger. It is technically, at least right now, better than this one. There is also the option of the Glock Performance trigger. If you want to get one of those, that would definitely fit in here. However, I do not believe the current one that they have out will fit in the larger size Glocks, like the 20 and the 21. So you're gonna have to wait for that. Overall build and quality, I have to say, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a gorgeous weapon. There's the crown if you want to take a look there. Just gorgeous. Now, of course, it comes standard with the standard Glock sights. I have, as you can see, already replaced them with these beautiful, beautiful AmeriGlow protector night sights. And I would highly, highly suggest these to anyone. These glow like the sun, and then it has a blacked out rear U-notch. And I mean, these are just amazing. They really are. Now, the 19X comes with factory installed night sights. I don't know how much I have left in mine. Probably another 5 years. They do glow pretty well, but these are pretty standard Glock night sights, and they work great. This would be a great addition if they just put these on. That would be fine. And that's why, and it's one of the reasons why this pistol is such a great deal right now, because it comes with the night sights. I know they have a new 19X out now. that has the MOS system already installed, that's probably a really good option if you can get. So final thoughts. Who buys the 10 millimeter Gen 5 Glock 20? Probably I'm going to be using this for hunting, probably for bear protection. And I think Chuke's Outdoor Adventures pretty much has the lock on bear defense talk, him and is it Alaskan Ballistics? They pretty much have the lock on the talk about these. We don't have a lot. We don't have any brown bears where I'm from. It's pretty much just black bears. But still a worry if you're out there hunting. And the 10 millimeter, again, pretty much has the lock on protection from bears or other predators if you are out in the wild. Other than that, I'm just going to shoot this. I'm going to go to the range. I'm going to shoot this. I'm going to have fun with it. Would I carry it? Probably not on a regular basis. Will I carry it? Hell yeah, of course I will. I'm going to try it out. What am I going to carry it in? Well, I have a couple options. Normally, I will get a Bluetac clip-it holster. That is my favorite, but they don't make one for the Glock 20. So I ended up having to go with this company, which is called Bluetac, I believe it is. Bluetac holsters. They're cheap, they're nice. Work very well, great retention, no issues. So I will put the link for this down below in the doobly-doo. You can grab one of these off my affiliate site if you want. That kind of helps me out a little too, if you know what I'm saying. What else could I put it in? I actually have this holster that I made myself I had a Bluetac backing, and I just made this one. This was for a Glock 21 that I have. And does it fit? Yep, it fits. Fits great. And great retention. And room for a red dot as well, if I wanted one. So, a lot of options there if you wanted to carry it. Are there a lot of accessories for the Glock 20? Probably not as many as for a Glock 19 or Glock 45 or Glock 47 or even the 43s or the 48s or the 43X. You're not going to find as many, but there are, it is a Glock. So, but keep in mind, if you do want to replace any internals, which I don't really suggest, I kind of like to just leave my Glocks alone. But if you do want to replace any internals or any triggers or anything like that, you're going to need something specific to the 20s or 21s because most of the stuff for the standard size Glocks is not going to work. As far as anything else goes, I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. I have nothing for you. If you have any comments, suggestions, leave them down here in the doobly-doo. If you'd like to see me shoot this at the range and maybe shoot this against the 19X and we'll have a little competition, see which is better, leave me a message down below. If you like the 20, if you don't like the 20, if you like the 21 and not the 20, if you like the 19, or if you like the 45 or the 47 or the 48, let me know that as well. Or if you don't like any of them and you're a SIG person, I'm sorry. Like, share, and subscribe, and fire off a shot at that notification bell to be assured that you're going to get the newest updated messages for my videos. Folks, that's it. This is Tac Nerd signing out.